What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Monster Hunter, guys. I've been grinding a little bit. As you might be able to see, my cats now have some cool looking equipment. Knee Deep is dressed like a robot, and I'm loving the robot look that he has going on. And then I believe this is the Dictator with the tribal headdress and the fanciness. So I'm looking pretty fancy right now. I've even gemmed in my own armor, so I've got a slightly better armor set. And I'm actually going to show off a new charge axe today. Unfortunately, I'm going to be fighting the Rathian. And this newest charge axe is ice type. So I'd actually probably be better off using my old charge axe as opposed to this one. As the old charge axe has more sharpness. And, well, not more sharpness. It's not sharper. That's the wrong way to put it. It has a longer green sharpness gauge. So it has more green sharpness on it. It lasts longer. You have to sharpen it less often. And I guess that's important. But Rathian isn't a particularly tricky monster. I should be able to deal with Rathian quite easily. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still getting over a slightly sore throat. So, a little bit raspy commentary. If I get raspy at any point, I do apologize. But that's the best I can do, is to say sorry. I'm not going to stop this series. I can't be stopped. I won't be stopped. I'm going to keep going. So, we're going to go with my new cat armors. Well, not new cats, but new cat armor people, things with the better equipment and the better weapons and stuff. And we're going to go and we're going to take on a Rathian, the Queen of the Skies. So, onto the ice thing. She's weak to dragon and then thunder. So, if you're going to take on a Rathian, make sure you're using either a dragon weapon or a thunder weapon, if at all possible. Her next biggest weakness is lightning and water, which are her medium weaknesses. She's not particularly weak to either lightning or water, but she's a little bit weak to both of those. So it's acceptable to use those. Don't use fire. Don't use fire on Rathian. You're better off using a raw damage weapon. Fire does absolutely no. She eats it up. She actually enjoys it. She likes being tickled by fire. Honestly, fire only does a little bit of damage to her back. Everywhere else, it has 0 damage on its modifier. I believe the modifier on the back is 15. So it's actually more damage with fire on her back than ice. But everywhere else, she just is like, nah, well, that's fire damage, apparently. No, thank you. And since you're very, very unlikely to be hitting her in the back very much with any weapon, yeah, fire's a waste of time. Run Dragon. That'll hit 35 on her head, 20. The modifiers are nice for Dragon. They're really nice. So, anyway, I'm dropping numbers on you that mean absolutely nothing if you don't know the damage formula. And if you know the damage formula, why the hell are you watching me play Monster Hunter? Because if you know the damage formulas, you probably have this game yourself. Go play it. Unless you enjoy watching me. In which case, thanks for watching, people who know the damage formulas. I have no clue where she spawns for the cutscene. Because I know you get a cutscene when you do this mission, and I have no idea where the cutscene trigger is for this map. So I'm going to be running around for a little bit, talking to myself. It's what I do anyway. It's how I record videos. I just sit here and sort of ramble. And, yeah, it doesn't provide the best commentary ever. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not the most interesting person to listen to, but I hope the quality of the games and the gameplay makes up for the slightly boring commentary as I run around looking for this Rathian. Not here. Alright, maybe she's in 8. She can't be in 8. What am I thinking? She wasn't in 6. She wasn't down in 2. She's not in 8. Where is this bitch? She's not chilling in 9. I know she's not chilling in 9. Apparently there's a way to get my map up on the top screen. I have no idea how to do it, guys. I really wish I could. Ah, nope, she's in 3. Alright, she's in 3. She's chilling in the caves with the waterfall and the prettiness. I guess she likes the more beautiful areas. Or maybe she's gone fishing. But there we see a claw and... basically, we're about to get introduced to the Queen of the Skies. Rathian has been around since the very, very first Monster Hunter game. And the first time you run into the Wrath monsters, you actually run into a Rathalos, I believe, first. They seem scary and they seem very difficult. But once you get the hang of them and once you get their moves down... they're slightly easier, they really are. They're not the most difficult monsters in the world. So we're going to take her on real quick, and hopefully not embarrass myself. I've never fought her with the Charge Axe. This is a blind Charge Axe playthrough, basically. Every monster you see me fight for the first time with the Charge Axe, it is the first time I fought it with the Charge Axe. Because when I did my main playthrough of this game, not my main playthrough, my first playthrough of this game, I was using just the Gun Lance. But here Rathian is, charging straight at me, and I'm not sure how she plays with the Charge Axe, but I'm hoping my knowledge of her movesets and movements will be enough that I'll be able to get a decent kill. So I'm actually going to start straight off by trying to get a ride on her because she is in the perfect position. And then I'm going to paint her. But first I'm going to try and get this ride. There we go, right away. Because we're not playing around here. We want to get this Rathian down. So we're going to get this Rathian down. She actually likes to spin. And spinning doesn't actually count as movement for the ride minigame. Which is really good because it means that you can actually keep stabbing her even if she's spinning. And I'm just going to keep going because I can finish her off there without any problems. So I'm going to get some hits off on her head. Her weak spot is generally her head. It is with all of these old school wyverns. And I'm going to get a big hit off here before she screams. And then I'm going to roll out. I'm going to roll out right now because I don't want to get hit by that backflip. Now the backflip will poison you. It's a very unpleasant move to get hit by. It'll do a ton of damage and it will poison you. You'll see me playing very carefully against Rathian. You won't see me going for the big slam quite so often. Oh, there we go. She did the double backflip. Didn't expect that. Normally that's high rank, but I just remembered that she does do that in low rank in this game. So that was my bad. It's too much Monster Hunter 3U. She doesn't tend to double backflip that often, if at all, if I remember correctly, in 3U. Maybe I'm remembering this completely wrong, but I had thousands of hours on that game, and I really don't remember that many double backflips. I'm going to try and cut her tail, guys. I'm not sure how to do that, how to best do that with the charge axe, whether to do that in sword mode or axe mode, but I'm going to be trying to cut her tail. Oh, not wanting to get hit by that. So right now I'm not using the vials up, I'm just... Whoa, there's a backflip. I'm just trying to cut this tail off. I really want to get it off. It would be nice, I feel, to get the tail off early. It cripples her because she can't backflip on you, and it also gives you a free tail carve, which gives you some nice rare items. And I do need her items to make a new charge axe, a fire charge axe, which I will then be using for my future hunt against the Kezu, which is my next episode, hopefully. So what we're going to try and do is... Actually, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to use some vials up. She's standing still so often. She's literally begging me to hit her with the vials. And, nope, she's moved. Okay. Now it's my turn to move. She tried to backflip on knee deep there. And I'm just going to charge my axe back up. And I already need to sharpen. So this is what I mean about this weapon requiring sharpening a lot more often. It has minus 20 affinity, which is unfortunate. And it also has a massive, massive deficit in its green bar compared to the other. I should have said a tiny, but it's fine. I used the word deficit to make it the massive a negative. And now we can play that way. And she just did the triple charge and caught me because I was sharpening, which is unfortunate, but we're going to deal with that really easily. Stand right back up, and we're going to get back to kicking her ass. So I'm going to do a charge attack here, just to fully charge my charge axe. I'm going to charge it up, and then I'm going to try and get a hit off on this tail. The charge axe seems like it would be a great weapon for cutting tails. It really does. But I don't seem to be able to do it. It might be because Knee Deep and the Dictator are completely worthless right now. But whatever the reason, I don't care because I just got a full charged hit off on her head and it did nothing. Didn't even get me a flinch. Are you kidding me? I was really happy about that. And then it's like, nope, no flinch. That's why the explosive vial is good, I guess. You're going to flinch quite a... Oh, I forgot to paint her. Derp. Well, that was a big mistake. Where's she going? She'd be going this way. She'd be going to zone 10, probably. No, she can't be going to zone 10. Zone 2 or 5. Sorry, guys. I really should have remembered to paint her. She doesn't go to zone 10, obviously. That's the feline den zone. But it is the quick way to zone 2. And she's either in 2 or 5. So... Have I just climbed down when I didn't need to? I believe I did. I just climbed down when I really didn't need to. Right, back up. We're going to go across to zone 2. Sorry about that, guys. Always paint your Rathians. Always paint your Rathians. Alright, there you are. Alright, dear. I'm sorry I lost you for a moment there. But you are so very pretty that you have to be caught and taken out. Seriously, you're going to come around and point your head at me? Fine, I'll do a big hit. If that's what you want. We'll get another big hit off on your face. We've broken a wing. That's always nice. I need to try and charge up again. May as well do it on the tail, though. Try and get this tail cut off, please. Oh, of course you're going to roar right as I take a big swing at your tail. You beastie. You wee beastie. Oh, God. Alright, come here. Oh, not bad. The cats are doing their stunning thing. So we're going to try and get the big hit off on the tail right now. No, apparently not. We're just going to keep comboing the tail from behind. She's probably going to backflip now. Oh, no, 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 she's not. The cats are on her. They're on like Donkey Kong. I probably should be using this opportunity to get charge attacks off. But instead, I really want to try and get this tail gone. Really? Really? Nothing? No hits on the tail from all of that. And get caught against her leg and backflipped. Perfect. This is going great. I could have her killed by now if it wasn't for this tail. If I wasn't going for the tail, guys, she would be dead right now. I've been comboing her quite nicely when I've been trying, but I really do want to get this tail off, which is... I don't know why, but I'm struggling. I literally... I have more luck carving her tail off with a freaking gun lance than I do with this. She just doesn't want to give me her tail right now. And of course my sharpness goes again. Alright, time to sharpen up. It's fine though, we got this. She's not a challenge. As you can see, she's really predictable. Her movements and her attacks are very predictable. And then I run straight into a charge. Because I thought she was going to redirect that. But she actually ended up going for my my feline companions. Right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to charge. I'm going to sharpen up. And then I'm going to try and jump. Hit her. Knock her. No, no, apparently not. Because I'm not going to get to jump because she just destroyed the platform I wanted to jump from. Perfect. So no ride here. So we're going to have to try and get her the old-fashioned way. Or not, because she's going to fly away. Alright, brilliant. This is going perfectly, guys. Best Rathian hunt ever. Hashtag not really. It's fine, though, because we're going to go to Zone 5. There's plenty of places, I believe, to jump off in Zone 5. Or, well, not plenty, but there is an opportunity to get a jump attack off in Zone 5. I'm just going to knock her down, and then I'm going to freaking unload onto her tail and try and do it that way. Or do this. There we go, finally! Wow, that tail took a while, but we finally got it off. So let's climb this pillar now and get this Rathian finished with. Shouldn't take too long to kill her now. Whoa, that smackdown should have taken her out of the air. That would have been cool as well. She must be ready to ride again. I haven't ridden her in ages. Oh, the cats rode her. And I just jumped off the wrong end of the pillar, and then she roared me, and that was bad. Alright, come on. There we go. Let's get a ride. Let's get it riding once again. Alright, stop spazzing out. Calmer, calmer. Oh, you can scream all you like, but you're still going down. There we go. Taking her down once again. We're going straight into this mode and we're going to get 2 big hits off on her. And we've completed the side quest of breaking her head. Oh, this is a good hunt. This is a good hunt. We got her tail. Which, yes, admittedly, I'm not going to lie to you guys. That tail took a lot longer than it should have. That was some scrub tier tail cutting. But it's fine because in the end it all worked out. We got the tail. We got the side quest of breaking her face. We've broken both of her wings. She is completely and utterly at our mercy right now. And we're going to get a big hit off here. Then we're going to dodge while she shoots fireballs. We're going to get another hit off on her face. And I think we're going to get the big slam. No, we're not. She's going to go straight for a charge. But it's fine. We got this. I can afford to be a little bit riskier now as well. Because really I don't risk death against a Rathian right now. There is very little risk of death. Watch me die now I've said that. So, I've got the hang of cutting the tail with the charge axe. Basically what you do is you wait for her to stop moving. And then you attack her tail, because the charge axe really isn't a great speed-cutting weapon for the tail. I think that job is going to remain the great sword and long sword job, really. I'm going to put my weapon away, because I'm just chasing after her, rolling, getting no hits off because she's in rage mode. I'm going to get a couple of hits off here, and then she's going to backflip. I need to roll, and that's fine. I did that perfectly. And now, She might land just in... Yes! Slam her out of the air during that backflip. And I'm going to get a charge attack off. But now I'm actually going to need to sharpen. And she is limping, so I'm going to take this opportunity to sharpen up and carve her tail. And then we're going to catch her, and we're going to take her out. I'm sorry this has been such a long hunt, guys, but we have got shinies and tails and all kinds of stuff. So it's worked out nicely, I guess. Where did her tail go, though? Could have sworn her tail was around here. Oh, there it is. So let's see what we get. We actually, I think we got a plate. I believe that's a plate. I really don't know because the Japanese text confuses me. But I believe that was a plate, not a scale. Which could be perfect. Because that is the rarest card from the low rank tails. So I'm really happy if that is indeed a plate. We're going to go up there and we're going to blow her up. Because it's always fun to finish it with bombs. It's not necessary at all. She's probably so close to death that the bombs might actually insta-kill her. But it's always fun to finish a kill off with bombs. I don't have any tranks. Otherwise, of course, I would trank her, put her to sleep, and capture her. But I think it's fine to sleep bomb her instead. So let's get these big bombs out and place them down by her head, which is obviously her weak point, as I said before. We put one here. We put one right in here. And then we're going to take out our paintballs and we're going to throw them at the bombs. And boom. No, not dead. I tried to MOI through that. I wanted to show an MOI roll through a roar, but it's quite difficult to do. Especially with someone with a long roar like Rathian's. Come on, you need to land right now, Rathian. Okay. Land right as I'm swinging. So the one time that would actually knock me back. That's fine, too. But it's fine. We got this. As I said, she is almost dead. She's limping. Bit of a slow kill because I spent so long trying to cut that tail. But other than that, it's worked out quite nicely. I barely got hit. I haven't had to use any of my own potions. Just the first aid meds I was provided. And she is almost dead. Taking a while to kill her with ice. Honestly, I really wish I had brought the explosive element, but I wanted to show off my new Charge Axe to you guys. And there we go. There we have it. She is dead. Rathian is a fun monster, guys. Very, very old school monster, so it's really nice for me to finally be back at the old school monsters in my playthrough. I have missed my Gen 1 monsters. This is like running into a Charmander in Pokemon. It really is. It's a Gen 1 monster. This is first generation Wyvern. Back when she really did deserve the title of Queen of the Skies. I mean, if you look at Gen 1 was back when Monster Hunter was truly actually difficult. A lot of the things that exist now didn't exist then, but then again it was buggy as fuck too. So you could flinch lock monsters and all kinds of stuff like that, which would make life easier. So lots of things made it harder, lots of things made it easier. Really, really fun hunt there, guys. I really enjoyed that. I hope you guys enjoyed it too. If you did, please remember, you can click that like button. It takes half a second. It helps get this series a bit more traction. I know this is a smaller series, and because it's a smaller series, I'm always more interested in what you have to say in the comments. So I'd love to see what you guys want me to use in my next couple of hunts. My next hunt is probably going to be a Giganox, and because it is a new monster, which I will have the right Charge Axe for, I will be using a Charge Axe on the Giganox, most likely. But I'd love to see your suggestions for the next hunt, or the next hunt, or the next hunt, to see what you'd like me to see me use, because as I said, I'm getting just a little bit bored of the Charge Axe. I really enjoyed using the Bug Staff, or the Insect Glaive, or whatever you want to call it, against the, oh god, I've forgotten its Japanese name again, the Giant Snake. Last episode, I really enjoyed that. So I'd love to use the Insect Glaive again, the Bug Staff. Oh, and we've got a level up for the Dictator, and we've unlocked the Rathian info, obviously. So I'd love to see all of your feedback, guys. Please do leave a comment. If you're watching this, we've got such a small audience for this. I would love it if you'd leave a comment. I know Google Plus is a pain. I know you have to create that Google Plus account. But please do comment, even if you're just saying, good vid, bad vid, you smell. I don't care what you're saying. Just say something. I'd love to get some feedback from you guys. As I've said before, I read every single comment on my Monster Hunter videos. I actually read most of the comments on my Pokemon videos, and that is difficult. I'm telling you right now. Some of those comments are just ignorant. But anyway, thank you once again for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.